They took it to a repair shop in Hawaii. He sent it to us. Let's take it apart. That PlayStation 5. Taking a look at that HDMI port, it seems like somebody burnt it from the inside. Let's see what disaster the other shop caused. Does it even power on? Let's see. Okay. Oh, and it dies right away. They butchered this one. Alright, it started. Random shock absorber on the cover. Missing screws. Ribbon cables nicked. On this side we can see signs of the work that was done. And over here this cable is messed up. Before we do anything to the motherboard, let's test a good working power supply. Alright, let's test. And nope, it's motherboard damage. Look at that liquid metal everywhere. Look at this damage right there. Broken inductors. This is a disaster. Right upon physical inspection and using my multimeter here, this is the only thing that I see that's broken. Everything else seems fine. That's why you don't go and send it off to somebody else. This is like the fourth one this week that has come from a different repair shop just for an HDMI, and it came to me absolutely not working. Alright, so I removed the component from the donor board. Let's replace it. Okay, so we just replaced the coil right here. Let's test it. Okay, let's test now. Nope, something seriously wrong with it. I don't know if you can see it right here, but this board is bent out of shape. So that damage is bent right here by the SSD controller and the SSD chips. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to reflow the SSD controller and the chips. We might reflow up there for the SB. And last resort, we're going to do the APU. So let's start. So of course this is a new system. I had to buy used nozzles for my machine. This is the perfect size for the entire SSD area. And we're gonna give this whole entire area a reflow. It's another day, but to the machine. This is the first time that this has ever been attempted on a PlayStation 5. We're gonna have to do a profiling by making sure that we get the temperature right for this specific motherboard. I think I got it here, so let's try. Okay, so the thermocouples here are reading the temperatures, and we're almost at the 247 level. And yes, I think we got a successful profile here, so we're gonna use this on the real one. Okay, this is the real board here, and we removed the battery. We started the real live run. Here it is. Alright, it's doing the cooling right now. This is what the board looks like with all the burnt flux. If this doesn't work, we're gonna go ahead and do an APU reflow, but probably in another video because we're out of time. Alright, we have it here enough just to test. Let's go. 4 days of work on this system and I can't get it to run. On Monday, we're gonna do the other side of the SSDs and the APU. So we're back again on Monday with the PlayStation 5 that we're working on. Just to recap, this is a board that came in for an HDMI port repair, but it was completely messed up. We removed the HDMI port here and cleaned the area. We placed the conductor right here, and we did a reflow to the top part of the controller and the SSD chip. What we're going to do today is the APU and the other side of the SSD chip. To the machine. Okay, here we have our profile ready. All right, and we started. Here we go. All right, the bottom side SSDs have been reflowed here. That's the crispy flux after it gets burnt off. Okay, let's test. Oh, nope. The final attempt is going to be the APU here. And this is a little bit annoying because we need to remove this plastic and we need to clean all the liquid metal to be able to put it onto the machine. So here we're removing that. And we also have to remove the plastic right there. But before we touch the customer's board, we're gonna have to do a profile on a donor board over here. We have the thermocouples here in place to read some temperature. We are profiling, and I think this profile is looking good. And again, on Tuesday, this thing just doesn't end, and we just finalized a new profile that we might go ahead and do the final run. This is the donor board. So this is the actual board that we're going to put under the machine. I think we have something good here. Let's try it and see what happens. I'm gonna take a break and fix this board because I gotta make money too, you know? And we have it all fluxed up here. This is the first time we attempt this, all for science. All right, so we started the live run here, and the first stage is almost done. All right, we're at the cooling stage right now. Alright, we cleaned up all that liquid metal off of here, and now we're gonna use the rig to test this with regular thermal paste. Alright, I have the rig here ready. Let's power up the power supply. We're at 11.8 volts. Alright, let's go. Oh, no. No bueno. Well, we did everything to this one. It came from a different repair shop. All messed up. And it was supposedly an HDMI port replacement, but they did a bad job and they completely made the whole system not turn on.